Jeff Sadler here at the courts, where we're doing our cover shots for the 31st annual Ozarks basketball preview. And I'm here with our cover selection, Jordan Wersinger from the Kickapoo Lady Chiefs. Jordan, congratulations. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you're quite welcome. Let's talk a little bit about last season. Lady Chiefs ended up 23-5. We're 10-0 in the league, won the league. How was the regular season?
It was really good. I thought we progressed really well throughout the regular season. We're building on a lot of things that we were working on, so it was going pretty good going into the off season. But
going into district play, and then you ran into Branson in the championship game. What happened?
They did a really good job scouting us and playing us, to our strengths and forcing us to go towards more our weaknesses. So they did a really good job on that and made us kind of struggle, which they ended up beating us. So props to them. It was a really good game. So.
That was a really good game. I don't think a lot of people thought that it would turn out the way it did, but it's just, the way the ball bounced that night. Looking ahead to this season, what are your thoughts for the upcoming campaign?
Well, I will not be playing this season due to an injury. So I tore my ACL during the summer, so I'll be out this whole season. But I'm still going to be on the bench with the team and doing everything I can from the bench to coach them and motivate them. And so it'll be rough sitting there, but I'm working really hard on getting back to playing again eventually.
So have you made a college choice?
Yes, yeah. I verbally committed to the University of Central Missouri, and so I'll be signing with them in November. So that's what my goal is right now, to rehab and get ready for my college play.
So how did the injury occur?
I was playing with the Missouri Valley Magic in my last summer game of my career, and so I came down on my knee wrong and tore my ACL and meniscus, and it's very painful, but I'm about 10 weeks out now, so I'm getting there. So.
Left knee or right knee?
My left knee. Yeah.
Left knee. So that's being right-handed. That's the one you jump off of.
Yep.
Well, that's too bad. I'm very sorry to hear about that. So you're going to be just kind of like a coach on the bench, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And my coaches have a lot of trust in me, so it's really a privilege to be able to coach them and not just, sit on the bench like another injured player. So it's going to be exciting. I'm excited to share my knowledge with my other teammates and try to help them do the best they can.
So will you be sporting that 21 on the bench, or will you be just dressed out in your regular clothes?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I mean, probably some games I'll wear my uniform. I don't know. It's weird, putting it on knowing I'm not be able to play. But I haven't decided yet. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be tough. I wouldn't know how a person would handle that. Okay, so I'm sure that there's a lot of disappointment that goes into thinking about the upcoming season. Have you talked with Coach Pendergrass on exactly what he's going to want you to do during the season?
Yeah, we've already talked a little bit, and he really wants me to come, like I said, more in like a coaching aspect and kind of help the girls. I've been around the program for 3 years now, and so, I know what he wants, and I know what he wants them to work on. So, yeah, I'm kind of going to fall more towards that, skill development and stuff, and help them work on plays and, show them things that I see and as a player, compared to a coach. So, yeah.
Now, the Lady Chiefs, they give out a very special award every year that's in memory of their last coach. Can you tell us about that award?
Yeah, it's called the Stephanie Phillips Award, and so that's in her memory. And it's basically kind of representing the all-around teammate. They kind of do everything for their team, and as off the floor or off the court, on the court, kind of all around, representing the program and everything.
So the Stephanie Phillips Award, you have won that the last 3 years, is that correct?
2 years.
The last 2 years?
I didn't go there my freshman year, but yeah, the last 2 years that I've been at Kickapoo, I've won it twice, which is really a big honor because, I played with a lot of great girls, so it's it's surprising at first, but it's a privilege to know that my other teammates, they voted me for this award, so it's a privilege to know that they think of me that way. So.
Well, it is quite an honor to be selected for anything when it comes from your peers.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is just a terrible thing that you've had to endure with your knee, and you're going to have to endure this year. But looking forward, I'm sure that this is something that you can recover from 100% before you go off to college?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is a really common injury with basketball players, which, it's easy to see. And everybody that I've seen has come back stronger than ever. Emily Parker, she's, recovered and she's playing that jury. So, I have no problem with, my injury. I know that I'll be able to come back just fine as long as I work on my rehab. So it's, it's exciting because it's a new challenge. So I'm excited to work towards it and work towards my goal.
Where are you doing your rehab work at?
Mercy Health Tracks is where I'm doing it, and they do a really good job and stuff, so yeah.
It's pretty grueling, isn't it?
Yes, it's a lot more painful and tough than I thought it would be, but...
Describe one of your workouts.
Well, right now I'm in phase 1, so I go and they work on a lot of soft tissue stuff, and, they're pushing on my knee, after surgery. So it's pretty painful. And then I'm starting to work on range of motion stuff, and then getting towards, deadlifts and squatting and stuff. So it's different than a normal workout, but, it's harder because, your knee was injured. So, yeah.
Did they tell you that your knee would be stronger afterwards than before it started?
Yes, they did. And I've talked to other people who have torn their ACL, and they said, you'll be so fresh and your knee will be so strong, and probably even stronger than your other one because they do such a good job, and your whole body will be in shape. So I'm excited for that. That's good.
Well, we wish you the best on your recovery and rehab. What does it mean to be selected for the cover of the Ozarks Basketball Preview?
It's really a privilege because there is a lot of talent in the area. So to be picked out of all these girls, it's an honor because, there's a lot of good girls, so yeah.
Well, you received quite a few awards last year, all conference, all district, were selected second team, all USA Ozarks. You were all state picks. So how's it feel to be such a highly decorated athlete?
It's exciting to know, all my hard work that I've put in, it's paying off and people are able to notice that. So it just makes me want to work harder, so.
Well, again, we're sorry to hear about your injury, but we're glad that you could make it here today and appear on our cover, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Jordan Wersinger, Kickapoo Lady Chiefs, and I'm Jeff Sadler for the Ozarks Basketball Preview.